All right. Hey, okay, everybody. First of all, I want to apologize for the delay. I know we were running a little bit behind today. Blame it on our hearts, I guess. Not blame it on our heads. It was our heads. It wasn't our hearts. We was trying to be here, but we had a couple of things we had to take care of, housekeeping-wise. But we're ready to get started now. So let's get started with the topic today. Welcome to the Redroom Talk Show. We got a few special guests in, and everybody get a chance to introduce themselves if they want to. And we're going to get started. So we're going to start from my left today and get it going. Let's say okay introductions. If you got anything going, let me know, and let's ride.
Yo, it's your boy Superman of Majestic Gents Entertainment.
That's all you need? Oh, okay. I'm Nicole, cousin of the Redroom.
Peace and hair grease. I'm Rain E5, the Brown Sugar Lounge.
Hey y'all, it's J Bay.
Hey, J Baby.
I'm the Vanilla Bean of the Red Room.
I'm a little darker than Vanilla Bean.
You don't be a hater.
Don't believe it.
Don't believe that.
Don't believe the hype. It's King Girl. I just want a real quick shout out. I got my scalp back. Look, I got my hair done. I'm proud. I'm happy. Feel good outside.
Feeling good out
He didn't talk. Hey, I'm just here.
I'm Yolanda of YLA Creative Studio.
While they creative.
Real Spear from Gas Stop Studios. Happy to be in the building.
Real spit.
This is Cali Smooth, cigar connoisseur of the Red Room.
All right.
What's up?
You got this everybody?
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. So here we go. So tonight we're going to be talking about bro code and woman. Y'all call it woman code or woman rule? Woman laws. So the women get the law, but the bros just got a code. First of all, I think there's a gender disparity. Okay, no.
Y'all came over with that.
So
Y'all came over with y'all own thing.
Yeah, we did. So, okay, so we're gonna talk about bro code and women law. Is that real? Do y'all go by it? What does that mean to you? That's the question. Okay, because bro code, and I'll tell you what bro code means to me. Bro code says there are certain things I don't do or I don't talk about around either women folk. I'm gonna say women folk. And or it's certain things we just don't do because we call ourselves brothers. Whether it's I won't talk to your ex or I won't do something. Hell, whatever. I don't know. It's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them out there. And what is women? We make them up as we go. Now we've been really in the middle of it, make it up as we go. Say, dog, I wouldn't do that to you, bro.
Yeah.
There it is. Bro code just happened.
They make it up as we go.
So, all right, so let me hear y'all thoughts on bro code and woman law. Is that real? Do y'all go by it? Do y'all follow this code?
Yeah, for the most part, I follow bro code. Most of the time it has to do with maybe talking to a cat chick who's it has to be his main chick. If it's just one of his jump offs, she was a jump off, so that really don't count.
I agree with that.
Wait, is that the code established between you and the person? Or
Nah, that's
just how you feel?
That's just really just a bro code, I mean, it's just a spoken law. Like,
okay.
We got codes and laws. That's a whole.
Yeah, because it's bro code and it's man law. So there is a separation.
Oh, Keelan, you didn't know?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know we was gonna tell all the secrets. I thought we was gonna stick with bro code. Okay.
But no, like bro code, hey, like almost you don't cheat on your barber. Like it's.
Y'all really be sticking to that though. Y'all will cheat on y'all wife before you cheat on your barber.
My wife can't cut her.
I mean,
Won't be cutting like a salmon.
It's a code. Like it's a code. Like there are things that you do and don't do. There are lines you don't cross. Like you said, if this is girl C, I'm not gonna mess with A and B because they're the ones closer to you. If it's just somebody, hey, I see you every third Thursday of the month.
Show up there Thursday tomorrow night. Collect Dallas. Great shout out, baby. Collect Dallas like Thursday. Go ahead,
That was a nice plug.
Hey, I threw it up there. He got the alley-oop. But it's like it's things you don't do. Like you, as a man, you know them, and like you said, they're unspoken. But you're from birth, especially if you grew up with men. You know it, or you learn it as you get older. You learn it as you watch guys move. Like you just know.
It's like a moral thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like a moral compass that we all naturally have. You got what I'm saying? So
Most of us naturally have.
well, most of it was
Yeah.
I think we all have it. We just a lot of us choose to ignore it. You got what I'm saying for yourself own selfish reasons.
Your supreme optimism is amazing.
Yeah. So no, but think about it. That's when that's where the conflict and the issue come in when cats ignore the bro code. You know the bro code. You just bucking the system. You know what I'm saying? That goes without saying.
Okay. Thoughts, bro? We got some new faces in here. There you go.
Well, I think it also depends on how you came up too. So I grew up in a house full of women. So the bro code was new to me, once I got out there, because I was like, what? Don't snitch? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because no, serious. Because y'all got to understand, I have 4 sisters and I'm the baby. So all I heard was, that's all I saw was cackling and girls so messing with, you know what I'm saying? And then
You were extra spoiled.
Huh?
You were extra spoiled, wasn't you?
A little bit. We was broke though. You can't really be spoiled when you broke. But I just, I saw things differently. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it was right, but so like y'all say, honoring the dudes, A and B. So she looking at me too long, but again, I was raised different. You know what I'm saying? The bro code was, was different for me coming up. And so, yeah. So
you didn't have any male homeboys that you hung out with?
My daddy smoked crack. No.
Nah?
I hung around. No, I was around. Like, even the homeboys I hung around, we all came from single parent house, and the women outnumbered us. So we, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all didn't have like a pack amongst one another?
For criminal activities, yeah. Like, if one gets, no. But
We're not incriminate ourselves on anything in the Redroom, Dallas. When he said criminal activities, he means nothing.
Like, if I caught, if we was all stealing and I got caught, I'm gonna take that. I'm not forgiving none of it. But that's different than the bro code. That's
bro code.
That's part of the bro code.
Oh, okay, okay. So on that, yeah. But that's different. Yeah.
You didn't even know it. Like you learned, didn't even know it.
He said, I ain't know it, but now I got it.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I learned about bro code, and I agree with Rain. It's all about where you come from. I really don't live by bro code. I live by what's right, what's wrong. That's the thing. A lot of people try to put definitions and words for certain things, and it's really just right and wrong. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. It ain't right to holler at your homeboy girl. So I don't call it bro code because a lot of bros ain't being raised properly. So for me to live by how they feel and how they think, to me that's the wrong way to think. I think you should just, if you know what's right, do what's right, treat others right, and if you wrong, you wrong, stand up for that shit. And I think we don't do enough policing amongst our own self to even apply bro code because we let bros do whatever the hell they want to do and look like hoes, and then we call them bros. So, if a bro code to me is you see your man, you see your
Spit, fool, spit.
I'm just saying, me personally, you see your homeboy, doing something wrong. It don't need to be a code. You looking like he look. So if you don't want to look like he look, we should all just self-check. Bro code, queen code, whatever y'all call it. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Stop trying to put words and all these catchphrases behind what's right and what's wrong. Just do it.
And there goes the show.
Well,
I'm with that.
and there it is right there. I mean,
Cookie Crumble said you better
speak,
yeah.
sir.
Say, and there it is right there. Like you said, we put a lot of phrases behind it, but then you got to understand that we try to figure out a way to define whatever we are doing, and try to make it right or wrong, right?
And then right or wrong is subjective.
It's always subjective. Right or wrong is subjective to anybody. That's somebody commit triple murder, and their mind might think they're right. Right, so it's subjective all the way around, right? So, subjectively speaking, when it comes down to us trying to figure out these codes and what's right and what's wrong, everybody has a different point of view on life. So everybody sees it different. Like Kane said earlier, when it comes to somebody's person, I won't holler at your main chick, but if that's your side chick, in his opinion, it's fair game. In my opinion, that might be, but that's my solid side chick. And I'll be in my feelings, but in my mind, he's not wrong, right?
Wait, what's a solid side chick?
She
She hanging there for years. She waiting that time. She like that shit. In 20 years, he's gonna be my man.
So my question to that is, because that's really that's the first thing I hear a lot of dudes go with. It's like the one that got away is like the one chick that not necessarily the main chick. Like, hey, you with your wife, and I'm not to holler at her. That's honestly, to be honest, that's really a general line. It's like, you are married. or you are committed to that person. I should not be trying to talk to them. But there's an underlying situation when this person becomes an ex, and then it's like she's still or he is still untouchable. After 10 years, y'all ain't been together since 7th grade. And this mother, he said, you better not ever touch her or him.
I think that's one of the craziest, ill-thought processes out there. Well, we broke up. But we broke up 10 years ago. We broke up 5 years ago. You can't touch her. You can't be with her. That might be your soulmate. We didn't make it.
You better find you another. You better find another.
We didn't make it. Might be your soulmate.
You better find another one. Kiss these hands.
Every time I see that was your middle school crush in 1992.
You gonna be on the next episode talking about your criminal background, my criminal history. I said, because you're going to jail, putting hands on folks.
Every time I see you.
But no, that might be somebody's soulmate. I think that's one of the most archaic views when it comes to it. If me and this person didn't work out and we weren't together, we not together, you go be with whoever you want to be. You no longer my either problem or my dilemma or even my life, right? Because you might have been the greatest thing. I might have blew that, right? So, because I've blown shit before, so I know it could be me. So when she goes out and she finds somebody else, who am I to tell her or who am I to tell him, I just think you're wrong. Now, would I be salty? Yeah, I'd be salty to the motherfucker. I'm like, well, hold on, we 8 minutes shit? We close, we in. So
we close, but we're not there yet.
Right? Yeah. But on the other side of it, I do understand that you got a life to live, I got a life to live. Yeah. Because if I stumble up on something first, then I'd be like, well, but if you beat me to the punch now, I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
So, but
let me ask you this, because this was a topic we had a while ago. So when you decide to date your homeboy's ex, do you expect him to come bring it to you to let you know, give you heads up about it?
I mean, I think you should get a blessing or something at least, right?
Exactly.
I couldn't do.
Who in the hell giving blessings?
I don't think you should get a blessing. You can't.
No, I feel like
nobody can dictate who I talk to, right?
No, it ain't about dictating. I think it's like a mutual respect, especially if y'all cool still, and you bringing her around and stuff. Now it's gonna be slightly awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would say, let me holler at you. Hey, like, look. Well, we probably pull up together first. I say, hey, real quick. Let me holler at you.
I couldn't do it.
So, I just have one quick question. So, like, we talking about the bro code, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'm not talking about dudes in my top 5. I'm just talking about dudes like I just know in common. Does that still... Does that?
No.
So I can get
that ain't your bro.
Yeah, I didn't know. I want to make sure I'm not out of line.
No, you're not out of line.
That ain't your bro.
Okay. That ain't the bro. Okay.
Nah.
If you're in the top 5, nah, you good.
He might be waiting on an opportunity to get you if he can.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Nah, that ain't your bro.
No, that's your acquaintance. You know, that's all. Just an acquaintance. You might see him.
Acquaintances don't get bro code. Bro code is going to be more insular with your people.
Yeah.
It's the people you solid with. We go break bread together. We go. It's certain things we do together. That acquaintance that we see every now and then in the club or somewhere.
Nah, that just like.
She looking at me.
Nah, that your bro is like somebody you would do dirt with.
Okay.
Like somebody you know who got your back. Like just. Him over there, he just washed my car. He cut my hair. We talk when I talk. Like,
so you shit on your barber.
That's what it sound like right
that's what I'm saying. He ain't my bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the day, a lot of these barbers the most shadiest ones.
Hold on. You barbers out there, y'all cold.
Wait a second. Let me tell you about my son's barber.
Oh. Yeah. She talking about you, Black.
Because you had a while enough.
About somebody. I'm pointing your ass out. No, seriously, like literally was trying to sneak in and send innuendos via text. I got the number because I'm like, hey, you got room today so I can send my son.
Got plenty of room over here, baby.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
You got all the room
but
you need.
You also was the dad's, the kid's daddy barber. And then I was like, well, don't you
you don't feel no type of
he put his move.
He said, no.
Won't you have him bring him on down here?
No. Guess what he said though? He said, I'm just a barber.
Yeah, I don't trust none of them dudes in the service. I don't trust no mechanic. I don't trust no barber. I don't trust none of them because they feel like they service is worse than pussy. So I don't fool with them. They feel like they I got your son looking sharp though.
I got the
Your
hot
car
20
wouldn't
ready
be
to
running
pay
unless
for
I
it.
put them brakes on.
My
I'm
ex
full
used to
with
take. I used to take the son to the barber shop, and I stopped doing it. She was going because I was working. One day my son came home. He said, "Hey," he said, "Dad, he was fucked up." He said, "Hey, Dad, the barber said he could beat you up." I said, "Which barber you talking about? The one that?" I showed up next week. "Hey, man, I'll let you outside." "Well, what's up?" "Man, my son said he can beat me up. We just go ahead and talk about it real quick, because I need to show him that I can whoop his barber ass, and then he gonna get a haircut."
A free one. Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I was joking. Don't joke like that with my kids, man." Yeah. Moved on. I said, "Yeah, fuck the barbers." Yeah,
Wait,
Cookie came on, boy.
Cookie Crumble said somebody from Oak Cliff would say something like that.
Absolutely, Oak Cliff, born and raised, baby. Born and raised, baby. So yeah,
Omar
we would
said,
definitely.
bro code is needed, but it's weakened without repercussion from the bros as a collective. A bro code would only clean up a lot of ish.
You're absolutely
And
right,
he said,
Omar.
"Hey, J Bay."
Flirting online.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, all of us here. He just spoke to Jay. Hey, you know he a barber, right? No, Omar not a barber. I'm just. Say, all right, okay. So what about women code, women law? Cause y'all, you know what? Y'all play stuff. Y'all laugh at us, but y'all act like that we're gonna pass this. We ain't gonna
No,
go past it.
I mean, for the most part, we had the same issues.
y'all
Like, you can't, if I dated him, you can't go back behind me.
Is that an expiration date time?
No, mine
To
is
be
forever.
honest, I live, and one of the things that I will say that
Mine to the grave. Because I'm going to beat you up on sight every time.
to an extent,
I don't care what's going on in my life.
Same shit, because there are people, like, we are in our mid-30s now. And I had
Some of
old
us.
high school. Shut up, girl. We honest in this motherfucker, okay?
Yeah, we honest.
So
We honest.
we are now, people are entrepreneurs. Like, we in our bag. We older. We mature. I got old crushes from back in the day that I won't touch. That I won't touch them because one of my closest friends was fucking with them back in the day. And it burns me because I'm like, damn, he fine. But no, I can't. I'm like, so-and-so ain't gonna like that shit.
amazing.
Bitch, I ain't talked to your ass in 20 years, but it's still, I don't know, it has like this hang.
No, we ain't talking this deal.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I haven't seen him or anything like that, but I feel like I have this hold for some reason.
Because look,
Let me tell you who my crush was from back in the day. No, but I'm
You ain't
saying,
gonna
like,
do nothing with it. Might as well.
I might.
Okay, then. Don't say that.
Tila said she don't
You know
care.
she lied. You know she lied.
No, I'm just saying, I'm using that. I'm really using that as an example. Like, that's how I literally hold myself to that code. Like,
Yeah.
that person could literally, like, I don't know if I didn't talk to that person, the other girl, but I literally have friends that I can't say that I'm close to a lot of people from back home, but
Yeah.
I still converse with them off and on, like, hey, how's the kids and stuff like that. They ain't got kids with none of these niggas that I could potentially have crushes on, but it's still like, you fuck with so and so back in 07.
It just
I'm
depends
not a
on the
fan.
chick too. Like, if you knew your
too.
friend was nasty, you be
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, yeah, you was
he tainted
you
because he
didn't
was
keep
with her.
that shit right.
Yeah. But if we not friends anymore, like we had a falling out or whatever, that is free game.
And real quick, when y'all say nasty, what you mean? Like stinky nasty or just freaky?
Well, I mean,
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. No, you ain't
it
got
depends. It might be a
I
combination.
wanted to know. I thought it was too
might be a
inappropriate of a question. I was
combination. Like,
All
okay,
right,
so
go ahead.
for instance, like when I played ball in high school, I used to be like very shy, right? But I had all the cute boys as my friend. So I used to, the only way a lot of the girls would come holla at me was like, hey, Nunu, how you doing, or whatever. That was my nickname in high school, so yeah, I told everybody. But anyway, they'd be like, hey, how you doing? Let's talk about so-and-so. So, like, I had the plug on the cute dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would use that to my advantage. Yeah, low key, I was Queen Madam from, all the
Nah, Ebony said if I ain't talked to you in 20 years, it don't exist no more.
It don't.
Girl
Well,
code
in
is
most
gone.
cases, it don't. But
Nah.
Well, Yolanda back there. What you think on this one? I need to hear your voice.
I'm honestly trying to think how many women laws that we have. I'm with him. Like, some stuff is just right and unethical versus, stuff you just don't do. We don't really label like, oh, that's a woman law. It's like, yeah, some stuff you just don't do. I'm really sitting here trying to ponder, like, what are the laws that we have besides
I know one y'all got.
what?
Hey, girl, I was with you from 7 to 10.
Alive.
Okay, I think that go across all the spectrums.
Lies.
Say, dog, what's happening? Real quick, man. If anybody call you in the morning, I went to jail. You got me out.
Hey, if I look at you, hey, bro. You, hey.
You was with me.
Nigga, we'll see.
Women are way better at it.
We'll see how tonight.
Best way to do that is call me and say, man, last night was a fool. I got it. It was a goddamn boy. It was a fool.
That's what you call woman cold. Because they speaking cold like a mud, bro.
Last night was a fool. It was, man. You all right? Well, I got so toasted, I don't remember half the night.
Man,
what all did we do? Then
Man,
you just started explaining. It's your moment. Man, you remember we went over by the so-and-so? We did that? No. Get them with the white car. Yeah. Fill me in. Fill me in, baby. That's how. All right with you. I just need to be filled in on this.
Legit, my cousin called me and did that one day. He was like, hey, cousin, remember when we went to the bowling alley yesterday? I was like, hell yeah, and I beat your ass. Because at the end of the day, nigga, I don't know what's going on, but I got you.
Oh, shit.
So, no, it's y'all.
Okay, so that, no, we don't start that. No, we don't start.
The clue is, am I on speakerphone? Yeah. That's usually the clue.
Well, we talking about top
Hey, but still, but usually it'd be like, hey, anybody with you? Yeah. Or am I on speakerphone? Those are two clues that you about to do some bullshit. Yeah. That's usually
I normally, when I call, I ask you to speak on. If I know you got somebody, I just speak to everybody in the room. Hey, dog. Hey, so-and-so, how y'all doing back there? If you go in there, you're going to chime in. If you're not, you ain't going to say nothing. Then boom. No, I don't do that. I'm lying. God damn it, I done told a secret, didn't I? I saw everybody shaking their head. No, fool. I was running in, too. Stop me from going in the building when it's burning, man. Y'all saw it.
You see me like this. You see me like you saw my head like this.
That's just a joke, y'all. We don't really do that.
Don't jump.
We go, hey, edit that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, man. I'm so hurt right now, man.
No, you can definitely speak
just
on
that moment.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
And in that moment, my peers had just chastised me. And this is what happened with Broco. We're moving on. A whole speech. They're going to take me outside, talk, say, man. Yeah. They're going to take one of my stripes. Say, man, you lost a stripe tonight. You know, so yeah, God damn it. I want these D's off the trip, man. I'm the double D's now. I'm Little Detroit. So I'm double D's. I'm Little Detroit now. I ain't even triple D no more.
Wait, Cookie Crumble said, and that's how men always get caught up.
Oh, look here. Okay. All right.
We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on. We're going to move on. So we have established there as a bro code, and there is woman law. And there are instances that it gets broken. Everybody got they reason why they break it or how long they take to break it, right? Am I right or wrong on this one?
You right.
Is that one you just won't cross altogether 100%? Yeah.
One that you just won't cross at all?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's code, not a law. It's not a law. And there are some laws that are not made to be broken, but there are some that are made to be broken. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, I think many people, if they feel like they gotta go back to the code and review code number 67-12, is usually just to make sure, like, is this worth me losing a friend, or is it like they might be mad because it was something from back in the day, you know? Because that's usually what everybody's contemplating. Like, if I walk in a room with Jody and Jody was fucking with Kelly yesterday, is this gonna be something that's gonna be awkward for a long time, or do I know that my friend? It's almost like The Best Man, like the movie The Best Man. In a sense, it was like, old boy was fucking with, you know, he was fucking off the football player. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Did that. He still felt some kind of way after 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, she got knocked off.
Though. Like, how you get to cheat this whole time, and then your girl just
Let's talk. You know what? That's a good ass question, because that's a code in itself. Like, it's like doing the dirt and don't like the dirt being done to you.
I'll say this.
No, that ain't no topic. That's a code.
It was the fact that they were best friends, and he didn't disclose it. I mean, he didn't share the information with him, knowing that he's about to marry this woman.
How was they seniors
That's
that
different.
year?
I'm
Or
not
were they
gonna
like?
let my bro marry a woman I just smashed, and we had a whole intimate
But I thought they
session
smashed
with.
I mean, they can marry if they found
So
this-
they never specify what year in college this shit
It was
happened.
in college,
but that's 4 years.
Yeah, it don't matter.
College
If he found his
relationships was
soulmate
like
partner-
high school.
If this is my partner, I'm not gonna let him knowingly marry this woman
If they
without
in love,
knowing
why
that I
not?
smashed.
So let me ask you a question. Saying it like that.
Yeah.
Y'all are visual people.
What's so fucked up about you that I shouldn't marry her because it's something fucked up about you that I shouldn't marry? Like, man, you shouldn't marry her because I fucked her,
No,
right?
I ain't saying you shouldn't marry it. I'm saying I should tell you that I smashed. That's
But
what I'm
what is
saying.
that going to change? What is that going to change? Other than them
of
saying,
you knowing. It's just
Okay,
mutual
so
respect that
I
I
feel
have
like-
for you.
I feel
It's-
like-
me as a man, it's respect that I have for you, so you won't be blindsided.
But as
you see what I'm saying?
But as a man, I feel like not as a man, but from what I know or from what I observe, men are very visual individuals, right? So like, even if it's just like if your girl told you, if like that scenario from the movie, if Mia, I think her name was Mia, told her dude that she fucked the best friend. You are going to constantly just have that in your mind. You're not going to let that shit go. It's not going to go out well. So a lot of times women or people, period, will pick and choose. That's why that pick and choose aspect comes into play, because usually men are willing to dish it out, but a lot of dudes aren't willing to take the very things that they're dishing out. And that's the dagger of a lot of things.
Here you go. See, but the one thing everybody fails to realize, they wasn't together when she smashed her.
That's the whole point. You're right.
They was not together when they smashed her. So hold on. No, they wasn't together. They had broken
They
up.
had broke up temporarily. The point I'm trying to make is this. But listen, that's his homie though. They were still friends, regardless of the fact they were still homies. You see what I'm saying?
Here you go. No, this is what it is. I understand what you're saying, but you also have to understand what happened was she was emotional and mad at him that the fact that they broke up, and she kind of seduced him, and he always liked her and fucked around and did it. Mm-hmm. So yes, it was more on her than him, but it was also on him to tell her like, hey nigga, why y'all was broken up, nigga, this what happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, it could have went both ways, and I say that simply because
it went both ways.
Yeah. No, it ain't the movie. It ain't the movie that's being debated.
It's the premises.
It's the principle. Like at the end of the day, with them being best friends, bro. Like they were best friends all the way through it.
Yeah.
When they were together and when they broke up, it's bro code to share that information with your bro, especially like if they were broken up and they're getting back together. Okay, share the information and like, bro, this happened. Maybe you don't want to go that way. Or if you do, just know that it happened. We clearing the air. Boom. But this man waited years down the road, right before they got married, wrote a book about the shit.
It was cold blooded. I ain't gonna lie. The book was cold.
Found out about
that was cold blooded.
You see what I'm saying?
But you gotta think.
And then 9 times out of 10,
he feels so sorry about this movie.
honestly, the sex probably wasn't even as great as he explained it to her. But
it might
us
have
men,
been amazing.
we gas it.
I'm telling you something. It might have been amazing.
But
For him, but not necessarily for her.
But the wild side
see what I'm
is
saying?
the wild aspect is, regardless of how good the sex was, you're only thinking. Most men are only thinking about the action. Y'all, yeah, you go on times about. I could have told you it was mediocre, dick, and you would have been like, "Shit, he fucked you with all this stuff, and had your leg up and all this other shit."
So I got.
You just dumbing it down because it's your friend. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. So they wouldn't have been together at all.
I got one question for the fellas, because I actually lost a friend behind a situation like this. So he showed up with a new chick, and she had a different nickname or whatever. You know, so I, he's like, "How's my new chick?" And I was like, "Ah." And so I told him that me and her, messed around, but I was like, he was like, "That's nothing." I was like, "No, I really fucked her." And then, he was like, "No,
I got that thing in the
because one thing about me, I'm very, and Spill can stamp on it, I'm very transparent. I'm honest with everybody. It's probably why I can't keep a woman. But the things I had did to this chick that I really felt like he. I ain't going into all detail, but I didn't just. Yeah, it was. you know, like I
See
created.
how you lost your friend? Dog.
It's,
Yeah.
it's,
You lost because you went into too much detail.
and so that's what I'm saying. So is that why?
That's
Yeah, you went to
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, you know,
that's what
I
you
never
fucked up.
experienced this in my life. I never seen that. Never tried.
No,
So-
that's why you messed up. One is like say, hey, let's say for instance, be like I told him like, hey man, we fucked around back in the Gap. We wasn't together. We just you know we fucked around.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you everything I did to her. All I do is say, hey, we fucked around. Now it's on him. Be like, okay, and she be like, oh, yeah, I fucked around with him for a hot second, but it wasn't nothing. You know, it was like one night stand, blah, say blah. You should have left it at that. You shouldn't went into nigga. I had her upside down, rolling.
Yeah.
You know,
Some wildest shit I
had her
ever
grab my
seen.
legs, digging her
Yeah,
down.
you
Like,
can't.
let it all on the face.
Oh,
Nigga,
calm
I don't know all
down,
that.
bro. Calm down over there. We are family friendly. Hey, get your kids off the channel tonight.
But that's that mutual respect.
It's getting intense. So I'll tell you. So I give y'all a bro code moment. Now, as we got talking, I thought about it. So my ex, right? When I met her, she was dating this couple, right? And in that couple, I was dating a chick in the couple, and him and my ex at the time was dating. She was dating them, and he was a really, really good friend of mine, like my partner, right? So we ended up hitting it off. Things great. Me and her hit it off really good. So I jammed them up. Hey man, and I know they've been fucking around. You know, they was dating, actively dating, and they was open with their sexuality, right? So I said, hey man, I'm really digging her. I want to holler at her. And he was like, well, shit, man, this is my girl over here, so you more than welcome to. And me and her stayed together, almost 13 years, right? But I met her, and me and him had understanding because our issue wasn't the sex part, it wasn't this and that, and then he had his own thing going, and he was like, man, if you think this is for you, cool. Now, did I have to do that part? No, I didn't, because she was literally by herself. She was enjoying them, but on the other side of it, you know, I was invited to their party too, so I was like, well, I'm here. So while I am here, I'm going to ask because I can take it. But also, you know, and I think that was part of the code. As y'all said earlier, the communication aspect of it. And it's also how the communication is taken. What I'm hearing is a lot of communication may be taken wrong. Instead of say, all right, bro, cool. I know if I'm fooling with somebody, but I know I ain't going to. Oh, first of all, disclaimer for those that are watching that I know. I'm doing something with you, babe. But just in case. But no, if I know I'm not going to do anything with this person and say Kane walk up and Kane say, hey man, I'm really digging this person. I'm not going to stop Kane because that might be his blessing. That might be the person that he's supposed to be with. And I know I'm out here faking and shaking. You know, not with you, baby. But yeah, come tell him, have a few drinks, tell a few lies, a few jokes. But other than that, but it might be his lesson. So I'm like, man, do your thing because you might be way better than this right now. You know, so yeah, that code it's a beast out here, man, because it will actually take us away from what we're supposed to do and who we know and how we're supposed to be. Yeah. You know, instead of uplifting each other and making sure our community is growing and building. It'll actually tear us away because, like I say, this brother lost. Well, when you went too graphic, yeah. But this brother lost a friend. When it could have been simple as, okay, cool, thank you for the heads up, or he may not have to say nothing off. She ain't say nothing, didn't say nothing. It ain't like every time y'all saw each other, it's like, okay, well, we gonna do this nasty shit again. Unless y'all had to look. Now, if y'all was doing the look, if we in the club and y'all doing the look all night, I'm gonna get suspicious. I'm gonna get high. Like, what the fuck going on? Okay.
I was about to say he was giving her the look. That's why he had to tell her.
Okay, that part.
Right, next time, just surface level. Surface level information.
That's disrespectful.
Don't go too
Anybody
far.
got anything else on this code, man? Okay, you know, okay, now that we're talking about the code. Okay, so, which way do I want to go? Okay, you know what? Which one you want?
How you fight temptation then?
All right. Okay, temptation is. Since we're talking about the code, temptation. And how to avoid it in a relationship. How do you avoid temptation in a relationship? How do you avoid, and temptation could be anything, whether it's want another person, a different person.
You know, that's it's hard, you know, but once you one thing I learned is you got to get more secure with yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been in this world a long time. I got 4 kids, 3 baby mamas. I done traveled 39 states. I done seen a lot of things. You know what I mean? So Yeah, Rolling Stone type of thing. But at the end of the day, the closer I start getting with my own spirituality, the more secure I get with myself. I realize, because growing up, that's how we labeled ourselves as men. Having sex with women. When was your first sexual experience? I played basketball. That's what we talked about when we was in middle school, high school. What it smelled like, what it looked like, all that. So that's how we grew up. Shit, I don't have no movie day. I'm gonna tell you what that thing smell like. But yeah. See, so y'all see what I'm saying? Look, he know. Don't act like I ain't. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Y'all learning stuff today. But the more I get secure in myself, I realize that I gotta control my own, because the thing I realize is it's not the sexual act that makes me powerful. It's the fact that I control my sexual activities. That's what makes me powerful as a king, as a man out here on this earth. So temptations really is just about securing yourself. You know, I was insecure in myself, so I used sex to help me feel better about my own self. You know what I mean? To try to make me feel better, because as I'm pounding that thing and she calling me God and that calling me daddy, that built up my confidence. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Where's the Bible?
I'm just saying that was a weakness. That was a weakness, because I didn't recognize my own God self in my, like, I'm supposed to walk as a God, and people are supposed to recognize my light as the God that I walk in, not me sexually controlling you and turning myself into a God, but really walking as a God and being in that light really gave me the security I need, to where I see fat asses all the time. I see pretty women all the time, but I'm so secure in myself, I feel like I got worth. So I'm not tempted by that, because I'm like, it's nothing unless I'm putting mine in it. It's nothing. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I walk around, and that's helped me carry my temptation, because before that, I wasn't going to let you pass me with no fat ass. I was going to get that thing.
Okay. Like Keelan say, spit fool.
Well, I look at it like this when it comes to temptation. Is she more credits than debits? So if she more credits, then I'm not bothered. Like you say, we ride in the same circle. We see a whole bunch of, but if she got a bunch of debits, you got to share me. That's just my thought process. So it's credits and debits, seriously.
Yeah.
Well, the wild thing I see is, like, temptation is going to be everywhere. That's food, that's everything. The one thing that I see that how do you avoid it is know that it's there, right? Because, like, we all human. Everybody's attracted to somebody. Even if you with someone, you have an attraction to someone else. That's normal. It's not, if you don't, something's wrong with you, right? So I should be open to say, oh, he is fine as hell if I'm in a relationship. That doesn't mean I'm going to jump his bone, but that's just recognizing, like y'all said, self-awareness, self-reflection. Like, I know that he's cute. Or I know she got body or whatever. You should be comfortable in yourself to be able to say that, and then be like, okay, babe, where we about to go for lunch? You know what I'm saying? Without a care in the world, without having to be so fixated on what you don't have, and be more, have gratitude for what you do have.
And that's kind of what my second point was going to be, is we got to be better at picking our partners. You know what I mean? We just go for the, like you say, the fat ass or the big or the, hey, he got a nice car, this, and not realizing that this person may not be able to fulfill you in all aspects of life. And that's why really men cheated, because as a performer, as an artist out here, sometimes all I want to hear is good job. And if you're not that type of woman that all you want to do is have sex with me, but you don't ever want to say, hey, good job, you don't ever want to support me, well, I'm going to find that in somebody else. Right. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why we got to be better at not just sticking our dick in it and making it a wifey, but also learning what makes her tick, what's controlling her, how she treat her kids, how she treat her loved one, because that's the same way she gonna treat you.
Okay. Why your brother over there spitting the name?
For sure.
He's spitting the name.
You know, it has. I mean, for me, it's all.
He full. Kane is full, y'all.
For me, but for real. But for me, it's all. Because I look at people, I look at them like headaches or not. If you're a headache, 9 times out of 10, and I'm lazy. I'm lazy now. I'd be like, man, you a headache? I'm cool. I ain't got time for it. I don't want the issues. I'll let you pass, because I just don't want to deal with them at the age I'm at now. I'm like, man, shit, I'm pushing 50, so I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that BS no more, man. I don't have time for it no more. So Yeah, but it really is. It really is. I mean, so you can have a fat ass, be the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you come off wrong, your attitude wrong, I'm cool. I mean, it's just a bad vibe for me, you know.
But how do you control it when she wants you?
It don't matter. It really don't matter. If she wants me, I'll be like, yeah, I'm cool. Because basically, I look at it like it's gonna be a headache on the back end. I don't need the headache on the back end, so I'm like, I'm cool.
Like
It can't.
you're
Wait.
secure.
Y'all remember that one time though? He slipped up and fell into it one time.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, but he wasn't secure back then.
He tripped and fell.
Okay.
You know.
It was scary at time.
One thing we don't. I mean, I'm with you on that, unless I'm in dick bankruptcy, and then my standards get real low. Yeah, dick bankruptcy. My
Boy,
standards.
hell no.
Yeah.
Just
Hell
trademark
no.
by Redroom, dick bankruptcy. No, fuck that.
Hell no.
I'm all more and stuff.
Dick bankruptcy.
So,
you
okay.
have to explain that.
Cool. So when I'm regularly getting some, yeah.
It's that desert
like,
season.
So when I'm regularly getting some coot noop, my standards is all, I'm a moral citizen and all that. I'm all like that.
He a
when
high standard man.
Yeah, I'm all that.
When you 90 days of dry dick.
When I'm in dick bank, my standards get real low. She got a real bad ass. She got 13 kids. I went over a house. She got dark skin roaches in there. I don't care. I'm gonna get that coot noop. Nah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be square business with y'all for real. Like when I ain't had no coot noop in a while, I'm. Oh well.
So is it better if she got
I gotta
light
beat
skin
that
roaches?
dragon. Seriously.
Does she got light skin
They
roaches?
look light skin.
Yeah,
They look light skin.
and then the real black roaches, when you turn light on, they don't run. I'm from the hood. Like we had the dark skin roaches
hell
like there.
no.
So I'm always be honest with y'all.
Hey, the roaches being there like, can you turn the light
Well,
back on?
goddamn. Okay, I was not expecting that. That's cold shit right
We
there.
learned
boy.
a new thing today. Dick bankruptcy.
So, man. All right, okay, and so and for the record, because we got a bunch of new faces in there, right? So we have people, a bunch of different lifestyles. So my lifestyle is more non-monogamous, right? So I've always lived, actually, I was a cheater, and then I went more non-monogamous. Because I was a cheater. I cheated. I dry ass cheated. I cheated to cheat. I did it because it was easy. It was easy. People like me, women like me, I like women, and I was cool. So cheating for me was really, really easy. But then I also realized that I wasn't going to be married. I wanted to be married, but also I wanted a little extra. But then I also understood that I couldn't be selfish and she couldn't get extra because I was getting extra, So it was like, for me, it was, you know what? Don't fuck up the house. Emotionally, don't invest yourself over there. I do the same. Let's go home, right? So for us, that was our thing. So temptation for us was a lot different because our temptation wasn't necessarily would be just the fat ass walking down the street because we would get that. I got that all the time. My temptation was different, like other chicks. She already know I'm here, and she's trying, instead of me wanting me to be transparent with my lady and saying, hey, I'm going to knock this lady out. I'm going to make sweet love to this lady tonight because I don't knock it. Yeah. Campaigning, baby. But no, instead of me going to just say, hey, well, I'm going over here and do this or have this time with this lady tonight, hey, well, you ain't got to tell her, you ain't got to do this. It became the slick shit. And that part of temptation, because some of them drop dead gorgeous. And it's like, okay, well, do I take this chance or do I not? 9 times out of 10, I didn't. 9.
Nigga, that slick shit to get you. The slick shit get you in trouble.
First, I'm always honest with myself. Yeah. I will fuck up. So
we all will.
Yeah, but I'm honest with you. I understand
that.
that. So 9 times out of 10, I did the right thing, right? And say, no, you know what? Or I would tell my girl, well, you ain't got to tell her. Now, it's up to you, and if you got a partner or whatever you're doing, that's your person that you have to discuss that with. For me, I was going to go home and, hey, what happened? I had a great time, had sex with so-and-so. It was great. Love you. Take me a shower. Get up, let's go. You want to go to brunch in the morning? Yeah, and we have a great time at brunch because that was how our love language was and our love style was. So for us, that wasn't an issue, and it was vice versa with her. Oh, went out and had a great time, blah, blah, blah. This, that, bam, she home. All right, cool, we're good. Yeah, you made it home safe? Yeah, cool. Want to go to brunch tomorrow? Yeah, brunch it is. And we never thought of it like that. So because our love style was different, our temptation was different.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I said with the brother here. He's like, I can see him, I can go. I see him. I literally got the opportunity to talk to him. Yeah. Hey, this is my wife. if she don't like you, I used to tell them, if she don't like you, I can't like you.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, that's how it was.
So,
I was like
and
that.
that's how it used to be for us. So my temptation was way different, and it was still hard to navigate because y'all can't imagine. Anyway,
my bad. Can I?
Go ahead, bro.
It's really not different though. It's really not different because I heard a wise man say that it's selfish for a man to think that it's hard for us to control one woman. You know, it's hard for us to truly love one woman. It's selfish idea for us to think that we can control, manipulate, love 2-3 women. That's ignorance on us. We haven't even learned to master ourselves. So now we're going to go master another woman plus another woman. So all I'm saying is, God, King, I'm not saying you right or wrong. I'm saying it's the same thing. It's the same temptation. God, being a God in yourself has nothing to do with what the world considers right and wrong. It considers about everything what you consider to be right and wrong. So if you consider that, hey, your lifestyle is right, it don't matter what the world say about it. Master that lifestyle. Master being who you are. And it's the same temptation. You know what I mean? Because whether we tell our women that what we doing or not, we still have the control of our own mind and body to say, I know I could do it, but I choose not to do it, or I choose to do it because I'm a God of myself. And that's all I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the temptation is hard to classify as temptation. When you're a God of yourself, you're only tempted on what the God want to see. God sometimes want to see blood. Sometimes you got to see a little destruction. You know what I mean, to make the shit right. And that don't mean he gonna apologize about it or say, hey, because we did it like this in Europe, we don't do it. Nah, right? You know, it's like control yourself, and you don't be tempted by any. Like I stopped eating meat. I know y'all. I stopped eating meat. I stopped doing a lot of things because it's not about the temptation of the meat. Man, I can't go into a burger joint without my mouth water. It's about controlling myself, the discipline over myself. It gives me all the power I need. You see what I'm saying? And it's control over myself to say I know I can go fuck a bad bitch. I ain't had nothing but tens my whole life. It ain't about that no more for me. It's about being in control of yourself, because we already know once you get to that bottom, you hit that bottom 1-2 times, you gonna have way bigger problems on your head than thinking about what your wife think about at the crib.
I knew when he talked about the bottom.
Yeah, that bottom.
Some of us in the room probably don't know what the bottom means.
That bottom.
And I understood exactly what he meant when he talked about hitting the bottom.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when you get to that bottom, look here, man, the game changing.
Yeah.
We got a few audience questions, man.
Let's go.
So, all right, so I want to give Diana. Instant gratification versus long-term consequence. What is most important to you? That's how you manage temptation. Okay,
that's true though. You know that is true, because basically with instant gratification and long-term consequences. So that's why I say it depends on, you know, do I want to deal with this? Do I want to deal with what I'm about to do? The headaches on the back end that this shit might cause, or just be like, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna walk away and go on and be cool, you know? Or do I just want to get this instant gratification at the time?
A lot of times instant gratification is always what people look at, because a lot of people don't think of the long game. So they looking at the temptation is the right now. Is he fine right now? Can I get this dick right now? Can I get this pussy right now? And then they don't think about it. That's why sometimes people like, boom, 9 months later, you like, oh, I'm pregnant and I'm about to have, you know, just for example, people be like, well, what am I going to do about it? Nigga, you didn't think about the gratification. You didn't think of the long game. Yeah. But you didn't think of what the fuck was going to happen if you didn't.
But that's what I said. But that's when getting older and wiser and knowing yourself becomes getting more mature. Really comes into play, because you start thinking about the long game instead of just thinking about the right now. Yeah. You know, shit. Because shit. Okay, so now if I get this shit pregnant now, damn, I gotta deal with this shit for, you know, that 18 years. You know, or even or longer. Trust me. Yeah. Trust me, I know already. I know all too well, shit. But or even when you deal with, you know, it's like, hey, okay, so if I knock this shit off now, I know she's a headache. Damn, you know, then my chick gonna get mad at me. Now you dealing with that right there, because I want this right now. I want this for right now, but in the long term, it's gonna be bad, you know. So
it's selfishness. That's really what it all boils down to.
That too.
I used to be the same way. Like in my industry, Temptation all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm always outnumbered, and they're always throwing it, right? But for me, with huh?
What industry is that?
Shut up.
For
the ones who don't know, I'm an exotic entertainer. So what helped me was understanding that I was really the one getting played. You got what I'm saying? And when I realized, I was like, damn. Because it threw me for a loop. I'm thinking I'm just running, which I was, but they were taken from me. You got what I'm saying? Yep. Once I realized I was getting drained, I was like, okay, I gotta flip the script, because I was getting drained emotionally, physically, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So once I had something that I valued and loved and cared for, that's what changed everything for me. I didn't move the same, and then also it was messing up my money. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to be creating a fantasy. I'm making a reality. When you make it a reality, you put an emotion behind it. And that's emotional baggage I didn't even ask for. It just came. You got what I'm saying? So they get so wrapped up to where you're forced to, because it's gonna play out. It's gonna run its course regardless. You know what I mean? So I just said, forget it. I'm just gonna go ahead and eliminate all that and fight my temptation. We all get tempted. You know what I mean? On the daily. You know what I mean? And not just sexually, just in life. Once you learn how to conquer that, like my man said, your whole world will change. The way you move will change. Everybody who is around you will start moving different. You know what I mean? Yep. To where you ain't got to worry about temptation. I ain't got to worry about temptation in here. You know what I mean? That's why I come here. You got what I'm saying? Yeah, so.
I don't worry about
that's why you
nothing.
come here on Wednesdays.
Hey, but that
Don't get him no mic. Oh, Natasha said sometimes instant gratification is a coping mechanism.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's very true.
Big bank wrestling.
you got to have accountability with yourself though, because you got like you said, you got to know who you are, but also you have to be smart enough to not put yourself in tempting situations. This man just said he stopped eating meat. Take him to the barbecue. You take him to whatever's down here. Take him to a house party, something. One day he may break. Like, you don't put yourself in that tempting situation. You don't take an alcoholic to the bar every Friday. Hey, it's 2 for 1. You know, we finna go hang out. Like, eventually they're gonna break. It's just human nature. As strong as you are, there's that one day where life is beating the shit out of you, and it's like, fuck it. Let me have a drink. Then that 1 turn to 5, turn to 20. Then you wake up with your drawers on your head in Tijuana somewhere.
Hey, I did that before. I woke up butt naked in the club.
It's a wild ass weekend.
That sounds like that something happened for real.
It happens, but you gotta.
To who?
Not to me. I don't drink. I know some niggas though. I know some.
Right, but I think what's your name, big homie? Marlon. I think Marlon hit it on the head, man. You exactly right. You know, once you find something that you love, and that you don't even worry about anything else. Cause I swear to God, before my girl walked in, me and my boys was talking. I said, man, I got 6 of them. I got 6 women, and these women don't want to do nothing but fuck. So that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna do nothing but fuck. I'm gonna rotate them. I'm gonna put them in the rotation, and I'm gonna do this because I had the ability. No, I'm saying. No, I'm a certified bartender and I'm a poet. So I'm always selling a dream. I'm selling a good time. I'm selling something. So I get approached by women. But the thing I'm saying is, I was willing to throw in the towel on the commitment shit, right? But it was something like, I don't know, some higher being brought this woman into my life that same night. That same night I was saying I'm about to put these hoes on a rotation. He brought the woman in and then the next day, I ain't think about none of them women ever since. You see what I'm saying?
Round of applause.
Well, it's just because it's because that's what I wanted. It was like, these women don't want no relationship, so I'ma fuck. Cause I ain't gonna be lonely. I'm gonna make sure I'm still out here getting it in. You see what I'm saying?
About to be in dick bankruptcy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be in dick. Thank you. I ain't gonna be in. I ain't going to dick bankruptcy. I'm gonna be winning regardless, right?
He was literally running the stock market.
Yeah.
He run the stock market when it came in. He was not in bankruptcy at all.
In a win-win situation.
I was gonna win regardless because I was putting them on rotation. These women got beach house, all kind of different shit. But I realized the God in me that night when it was like a light shined on this woman. And it was like, whatever you thought that you was going to be, and I swear to God, I haven't had no temptation because I got what I wanted. I didn't settle for what I've been doing before, fat ass, whatever shit. I'm gonna hit, yeah. When I get out this club, I'm gonna get through drinking, I'm gonna close the bar down, I'm coming to hit that thing, right? But my mentality changed because, like you said, I was transferring so much energy to this situation, this kid, that kid. You see what I'm saying? I was wearing myself thin to where I wasn't even happy no more.
Okay.
So it was like when that light shined on that woman, it was like, I don't get this the one. It's like, because wasn't nothing else out here gonna make me as happy as that woman made me feel the way she made me feel.
Big bro,
So you had to find her.
just to slide in with that, big bro. I think them 6 that you had on the rotation, and you can agree or disagree with this, they were the women that you wanted. That was the woman you needed, and it's a difference. Like it's a like I don't. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
what-
didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't cut you off.
I'm sorry.
Those 6 that you had on rotation, you got the number?
Yeah, I got Hey, Rain will tell you. Rain, he ain't never seen me without no 10.
You know I'll put your business up
Yeah,
there.
you ain't never seen me without no 10.
I
you
ran
ain't
through
never.
all of them a couple times. I would have, like seriously, because me and him, like we ain't best friends. So like I said, me and him in the circles. I
You
would
can have them because I got mine. I got mine.
I got mine. Like that.
You can
That's
have the rest
family,
of them.
but-
I got mine.
But yeah, just something I want to throw with that.
Okay. All right, so you had him on deck, one. I said you had him on deck. You had him on deck. But then, like he said, you got what you needed, not what you wanted. And there is a difference.
I never thought about it.
That's a huge difference. When the one that you need pull up, because you'll see when they pull up, the one you need pull up, you really run with it. Because I always wanted.
Sometimes you run across a parking lot to get them. But yeah, you.
Yeah, sometimes I got it every spot. Sometimes I got it every spot in that parking lot so you find it. But that's my car. That key sugar just
This
right.
ain't
Oh,
story
it's my
time.
car. I'm in.
This is not story time.
So.
I was just agreeing with the guys.
Oh.
I bet you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Now I see what we're gonna talk about.
Hey, wait a minute. We need to know who ran across the parking lot.
Dang,
Did they run fast? They run fast?
Okay. All right. So,
Did the shirt bust open?
Yeah, you got a song about it.
all right. So, all right, y'all. You know what, man? We going so tough and so strong, which has been amazing. Say thank y'all for
been a
coming.
good
Y'all
hour.
worked many times. Ray, what's your name again, brother? Real spill. I don't know why I forgot that. That's real. He been real spilling tonight, man, for sure. I ain't lying about that one. And we got rain, and not rain like the water, rain like he raining over all this hill, man. He taking care of business out here. So we gonna wind this down, man, because we can go for another 2 hours, but we started late, and I know y'all not tired. But I know we got to wind this down. We still got stuff to do. For the record, Redroom got an art show in Los Angeles Friday.
Yeah.
So
This Friday?
I've been in L.A. Representing the Redroom Talk Show, passing out flyers, shaking hands,
We
kissing
global.
babies.
Come on.
Yeah,
get
we
us
coming, man.
Oprah.
So the Redroom got an art show. We'll be there. But
Oprah,
we're gonna
come
say some
get us.
goodbyes, man. Anybody in this room, if y'all got anything coming up, any events, Brown Sugar Lounge, y'all got anything happening, man, say it so they can follow you, they can hear it, they can come out. We got a lot of people that's into the arts. They come down here and enjoy the good time. So make sure you say what you got going on. And we'll start with Superman.
Superman of Majestic Gents Entertainment. You can catch me each and every Friday night at Club Manhattan. Outside of that, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay,
You can follow me on
local?
social
You
media.
traveling anytime soon?
Yeah. You can find me on social media, Majestic Gents Entertainment. Majestic Gents on Instagram, and then Superman Smith on Facebook. All information on flyers and special events are on there. So if you're trying to catch me, that's where you find me.
I'm Nicole, cousin of the Redroom.
April 30th?
Yeah. We got to push that back.
Oh, never mind. All right, cousin Redroom.
Never mind.
Piece of hair grease, Rain E5. The Brown Sugar Lounge, we're doing, I think, this coming Saturday, if y'all free. It's about 7 tickets left. Brown Sugars, The Brown Sugar, sugar spelled with an H. I thought it was spelled with an H, but it's actually R. But TheBrownSugarLounge.com. It'll have everything you need. Thank you.
Where y'all gonna be at? Where's your?
Right across the way. We're
At
at
YLA Studios?
YLA Studios.
YLA Studios.
Yep, he take care of everything.
Hey, YLA Studios. So they
Facts.
family, y'all. Come see them, support them.
Facts.
This your girl J Bay. You can find me on Instagram at official_coach JBay24. I will be hosting and emceeing a kinky prom in May. Yes, it's so exciting. The vanilla bean, yes. So
vanilla.
it's May 29th. Shut the fuck up. Anywho, it's going. I'm vanilla bean. It's the emphasis on the bean. Man.
I always focus on the bean because there's so many dispensaries.
It's over. Pun intended. Yeah, flick it. Anyway,
Flick it, lick it.
the only event I got that
Suck
I'm
it.
associated with, besides always being in this motherfucker, is going to the Kinky Prom, and it's on the 27th of May. I think I want to say I'll give you more information once I receive it. They just asked me to be the host yesterday, so once I get the information, I'll go ahead and get that to y'all. I know it's lsfusion.com, but I think they also have an Eventbrite link, so I'll get that to y'all for the next episode.
King Girl in the building. Once again, I'm glad I got my hair retwisted. It feels amazing.
You showing out on the show too. Look at it.
I don't have shit planned. I'm going to work tomorrow. I am going to work with Wild X Studios. These are my people. They family. We going to have something for dads. They had mommies and mimosas the other week. We going to get something for dads. We going to figure this out. Daddies and daiquiris. We got that, but I ain't never seen no dudes drink no daiquiris neither, so. It might be Daddies and Domino's. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll figure it out. That sounds good, but we'll figure it out.
First off, representing for the Redroom, I appreciate y'all having me. For real, man. I'm Real Spill. Y'all can follow me on all platforms, Real Spill. Please spell my name with a R-I-double-L, because I'm too sick with it. You got to spell it with the real R-I-double-L Spill. D3 on Instagram, Real Spill everywhere else. We got a podcast that we do every other Thursday called Elevated Conversations. We talk about high-level conversations, high-level topics. You always can come in, chime in, check that out. Also, I hold events throughout the city. Second Saturdays, I'm at El Jefe Cigar Lounge. I do open mic there. Fourth Thursday, I'm at Kunoma's Lounge. We do erotic poetry show there. And then third Sunday, I'm at Fort Worth. We holding it down for Funky Town out there. We do a creative show out there. Y'all follow me, man. Check me out. I do a lot of positive stuff for the black folks, man. Everything I do is black owned, black everything, man. So y'all come check me out. I do this all over the country.
All right. AKA Kane, AKA Cali Smooth, cigar connoisseur. You know, what we got going?
Some shit with some good cigars.
Yeah, we got actually at the end of May we got Houston Cigar Week coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. That's at the end of May. What else we got going on? You know, so
Okay. All right. So, now I'm Keelan. LifestyleUnlimited.club. Also, I got Colette tomorrow night, third Thursdays. It's a lifestyle club / swingers club. We have our chain reaction. So it's going to be like chain mail. All of it's going to be really sexy. So if you want to come out, have a good time, enjoy yourself, see something new. It's a crazy time. On that note, hey man, I want to thank everybody for joining the Redroom tonight. I thought it was some amazing conversation. You can find us on all platforms after the YouTube. This will also show up on our every other platform, Spotify, Pandora, everywhere. So you can definitely find us there. Monday night. So I drop that on Monday mornings actually. So that way you can listen to it on the way to work. I drop it at 8 o'clock. Listen to it on the way to work, man. But make sure you listen to our shows, follow us, like, subscribe. We need y'all, man. We trying to grow this here. We met some good people. We know some good people, and we are some good people. So with that, we're going to say take care. Redroom Talk Show. Thank y'all for coming. Take care. Stay real. Peace.